What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'm going to talk about interest level goes up and down during no contact. So this is a very common question that I get from pretty much everybody that's going through no contact or going through a breakup. They want their ex back. They're like, why does she keep acting hot and cold? Why does she keep acting like this? Why does she talk to me then not talk to me? So basically, you guys have to understand that when they broke up with you, they are going through the same shitty feelings as you, but yours is going to be amplified because you are the dumpee. It's facts that they don't feel it as much as you do because, you know, they are the ones that are in the power. They're ones in control of the relationship. They're the ones that are feeling the way that they do, and it just doesn't hurt them as much. And nobody really cares about what they feel because everyone knows that the dumpee is the one that's going to be in a lot more pain. So they are going to also be feeling the same feelings as you. They're going to be like, well, I don't know if I'm really sure. And I mean, again, a lot of women are sure that they want to leave you before they do, but sometimes, you know, it'll come to an end pretty quickly and they're not really 100% sure if they actually want to leave. You know, they're leaving behind a certain safety net, so to speak. They're leaving behind the potential for, you know, resources and so to speak, all that stuff. And they consciously have to leave that behind for something unknown. And that's why usually women will already have another person lined up before they leave you, so they don't have to experience the fear of being alone and all that crap. Some of you guys have to understand, and they're going to be up and down and raw, just like you being dumped. You're going to go through all the emotions up and down, but you just feel them a lot more intensely, in my opinion. So they're going to be going through the same things. They're going to be like, oh, I really miss them, and then they'll be like, oh, but we broke up for a reason, blah, 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 blah. So they're going to be going through all those things in their mind as well. They're just leaning towards the side of staying away from you. Look, when they break up with you, if they do want to come back, they have to be absolutely sure that that's the right decision if they do come back, because they know, and it's sort of, I think it's built into our DNA, unless you have some sort of personality disorder, to not act like that, not behave in that way where you break up, come back, break up and come back. It's just not fair to somebody's heart. You shouldn't do that. And most people don't do that, to be honest with you. I've been doing this quite a long time now. I haven't seen that very much. It's actually pretty rare. But again, like I said, women will usually have somebody already lined up. So they usually, and that's pretty much the main reason why they don't really come back. They're usually mentally gone before they leave the relationship. They're already ready to leave. They're already, you know, gone up here. They'll stay with you until they find a replacement. Then when they find the replacement, you're out, they're in, and boom, there you go. Bada boom, bada bing, right? So that's exactly what you have to understand, is that happens a lot. That happens probably more often than you guys would think. Again, their interest level is going to go up and down, and you're going to get mixed emotions from them. You're going to get text messages, phone calls, social media posts. You're going to have all that shit going on, and you're going to hear from them, you know, on and off, and it's going to confuse you. And this is why I keep preaching no contact, no matter what. Focus on yourself, because when they do this, it's going to pull you back towards them, and it's just going to reopen wounds. So what you have to do is absolutely accept the fact that they left. Yes, you can leave the door open, but you can't let them confuse you. So when they do message you, you don't say much. You're like, you know, you keep the text messages extremely low. And this is going to go against everything that you've ever heard or how you actually feel inside, because your heart wants to reach out and connect. Whereas if you do that too early, it's going to scare them away, even if it seems like they wanted to talk. And I need to make another video about this exact same topic, but with kids, because people get really, really confused about what they should do if they're parents and they're going through a breakup with their ex and stuff like that. So I got to make another video. That's on the list, guys. So be aware of that. A game plan for anybody that's going through this is don't pay attention to exactly what they're saying to you, and watch their actions and watch how they proceed to treat you over time. Yes, they're going to message you. Don't say much. Don't say anything at all. You know, they broke up with you. Have some self-respect. And yeah, when they do message you, you don't have to be an asshole and say, don't fucking message me. Just be like, hey, I only want to hear from you if you're thinking about getting back together. Usually they'll message you after a few weeks, maybe a month, maybe even 2 or 3 months. You know what I mean? Around that period. And if you haven't heard anything for that amount of time, don't worry. Sometimes it goes on longer than that even. But again, you might not hear anything for quite some time. So when you do hear something and they keep messaging you, but it seems like they're trying to friend zone you or something like that, don't ever accept that and just say, hey, I'm not interested in friends. I'm not interested in having sort of like this in-between relationship. I want to either be with you or not. We can work out our issues or not. That's what I want. And that's why you guys got to be fucking masculine, start living the way you want to live, and, you know, live by the beat of your own drum, so to speak, because that's what's going to make them more attracted to you anyways. You know, there's a lot of things that go into why a breakup occurs, but here's a really big one before I close out this video, and don't forget to subscribe. One of the things that ends relationships is complacency and accepting that she's leading the relationship. So she'll do something, she'll push and she'll test, and if you fail these tests, she'll push even harder and harder because she expects you to stand up to her because you're the man. You're the one that's supposed to be leading. Down the road, she actually jumps into her masculine and starts leading the relationship. And that's a recipe for fucking disaster, because that's not her natural state, minus any lesbian relationships or any kind of relationships that are not man-woman. Okay. When that happens, it's already a disaster. And if you don't turn it around, her attraction level for you is going to go down, and she's going to fucking start going out with an alpha male who will stand up to her. And that's what you have to be careful of. And this, I'm going to go into seriously deep detail in my book about this. So definitely pay attention to the signs and the actions, and make sure you're not being fucked over. Okay, guys, I love you guys. Take it easy. And the channel sponsor is Tactical Soap Company. Check out the link below. It's pheromone infused soap. I got to get some more to put here so you guys can see it on the shelf, but it's awesome stuff. I have it in the bathroom. And so I will catch you guys in the next video. If you guys have any questions, anything like that, post it down below in the comments, and like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am done.